What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. This is going to be my Wolves versus Newcastle match review. Let's go.
It's agony, ecstasy. We're all one big family. We've got each other's back. We're the Wolfpack. We're the Wolfpack.
So where do I start with this game? Coming into this game, we were expecting to be a better team, which we was today. There's no doubt about that at all. They were coming into the game with a lot of more injuries than we did. We've only got Bolly and Jota out at the moment. Obviously, Bolly is now training again. Jota's apparently got a dead leg. They had a load of players out, like quite a few. So we came into the game with a lot more confidence, knowing we've got more fit players, that kind of stuff. And then we concede that first goal just due to sloppy defending. Like, Doherty gives the ball away. What was then Donker doing? Slipping on his... Well, he wouldn't even say he slipped on his arse, really. It was more like a tumble. So he's going to start calling him Mr. Tumble now. And obviously then Patricio couldn't save it. It was just rooted to the floor. And yeah, he just could not. I mean, he just could not get that ball. And then obviously we got the equaliser through Dead Donker. It's a really good goal in my opinion. A lot of people were calling for his head for some strange reason. Obviously after the first goal, it seemed like everyone was getting on his back a lot more. I know it hasn't been his best lately, but I've said this in the numbers of videos, live streams, everything, debates on Twitter, everything, that I think Den Donker's natural position is a centre-back. Fair enough, he has been making a lot of mistakes lately, but what do you expect? Doherty didn't even give him the best of balls to kind of deal with, really. So, in my opinion, the fault to the first goal was Doherty, but it's his goal. He took really well. I think Jimenez got the knock on, and obviously that's when he tapped it into the bottom left hand corner. And then we were just getting more into the game after that. And if it wasn't for their keeper, we would have been 2-1 up at half time. What a great save from Jimenez's header. I am not going to try and pronounce the Newcastle keeper's name, because I'm not very good with names. I'm going to butcher it if I ever say anything. But the keeper makes this really good save with his left leg. Something that 𝐘𝐿 will be expected to be pulling out if that good of a save. It was just... The thing is with that as well, throughout the first half, I think Dwight Gale. I know Dwight Gale pulled up with a hamstring. I don't know who the second player was, one of the defenders. It's more injury problems for him. So they used 2 of their subs in the first half straight away. And then second half comes out, and Traore, his first half, what can we say? He has a better second half. Dribbles through. He's just, I don't know. There's a different team when Traore is really bad, like having a really bad game. Like that wasn't his best game, and the team seemed to struggle a lot more because they're expecting him to. What I've noticed is with obviously his pace and everything, we expect to pass the ball to him dribble all the way through the team, and then pass it into Jimenez, and Jimenez scores. It's not as easy as that. He did take on a few players. He did like this really good like touch, and then so did Jimenez actually. Did this really good touch, and then managed to weave through a few players. That's what he did, in my opinion. We did have the most possession, and we did have the better passing, which is a positive. We did have 9 shots, but the thing is, we need more players. We let Cutrone go, right? Fair enough. He was homesick, and I'm gutted for him to leave, man. Honestly, I used to watch AC Milan a lot, and Patrick Cutrone was like one of the players up there that I expected when he signed for Wolves, he'd be challenging Jimenez for the number 9 shirt, man. But it didn't work for him. But when he plays in, that will work. we just need we need another centre back, because I don't know. We just need someone. We need something solid. Like, we got fair enough. We've got Bolly. Bolly's going to come back, but we can't just keep relying on Bolly. We need another decent centre back. Cody's been all right. Like, everyone's mentioning about him getting an England cap. Like, Darren Bent mentioned maybe him about being better than Tyrone Mings. That's going to trigger a few of the Villa fans, but I don't really care, because at the end of the day, what can we say? Mind the gap, really. But we definitely need new players. It was like Nuno didn't have any like talent to bring on. Vinagre, he needs to, if he wants to be a winger, which I think he wants to be, he needs to work on his end product like Traore is. He did this cross as soon as he came on, did perfectly fine until he crossed it, and he went wide. And I mean, when I say wide, I was expecting it to be on his. He took it on his right foot in the curve. Like, do you know what I mean? It was just a really, really bad cross. We just need someone. We definitely need a replacement for 𝐘𝐿 anyway, because we need a backup striker just in case Jimenez does get injured. We can't just rely on Jota. Jota's not a number 9. In all fairness, he's a good player, but he's not a number 9, really, is he? He's not like a bully who can score you the goals. You know what I mean? But it's just, we had a really, really weak bench, and there's nothing we could have done about it except for get some players in for the team. Now, I know Nuno had said in his press conference that we need new players to deal with games like this. But how are we meant to beat teams and crack teams down that don't want to play football? Let's be honest, today, Newcastle are one of these teams that, like Burnley, really. You look at the Burnley game, they didn't want to play football. They'll play anti-football, keep every player back. And, yeah, it was just, start to think about the whole game, man. In a general, it was a poor game from us. We should have took it to Newcastle. With all the injuries they had, that wasn't even the best. That's not their best team, and they still struggled, really, to even beat them. The draw, fair enough. We expected the draw, but what can I say? That's my opinion. I came back from this game, like I was watching on the TV. Well, I actually watched. I almost considered leaving there, like cutting it off short, because it was just boring. There was not nothing there. Do you know what I mean? But that's my opinion. I have got to give a shout out to the Twitter, because, believe it or not, we need 3 more followers for the 500 follower count. So if you do have Twitter and you want to see all the news, all the transfer news, any Wolves news, anything like that, give us a like. It'll be in the description below. If you want to give me a follow, my Twitter will be in the description below as well. If you'd like to, we've got Facebook, Instagram, all will be below. So yeah, give us all a follow, a like on Facebook, and yeah, that's my match day review, and hope you enjoyed. See you later.